Hi, welcome to the video. My name's Dychronic, and today we'll be taking a look at the Destiny 2 reset for January 11th, 2022. First and foremost, the special thing going on this week is going to be Iron Banner. So if you wanted to get Pinnacles, or you wanted to get Iron Banner stuff, for whatever reason, it is available this week, as well as double Valor throughout the week. And as a reminder, the quest here you've probably already picked up on all of your characters and completed it, and you get the legendary gear, and you can spend the things in tokens. It's pretty straightforward. You know how to do. Oh, that's fancy. Also, there was a new trailer that released for the Witch Queen. It's not obviously the ultimate reveal, since we still have a little over a month before that happens, but there is a new trailer, so if you want to get hyped, go check it out. Moving on with the reset, first up, let's talk about the Nightfall Ordeal, which is unfortunately Exodus Crash, the invisible guy at the end, which is annoying, but there is a cheese for this fight. All you do is go behind one of the electrical bosses with somebody with Attunement of Grace, with infinite rifts, and you can actually sit back there for as long as you want. As long as you have infinite rifts with Attunement of Grace. When it comes to 100k, Legend is definitely going to be the one that will give you 100k, and when it comes to the uniques, this week we have the Shadow Price and the Comedian. The Vanguard Strike Burn is going to be Arc's Edge. The rotating Crucible playlist is Momentum Control, which is really useful for a lot of bounties, and obviously again, we have Iron Banner. Which, in case you're interested, just gonna quickly read off the different bounties, because it's 4 different bounties available from 7 options. Capture zones, earn more progress with additional teammates in the zone with you. Ability kills and kills with supers. Final blows with a weapon, and energy and power weapons give you more. And defeating opponents and opponents of a higher level. Into the fire. Up next, let's take a look at the Europa Stop. First up, we have the Empire Hunt, which is the Dark Priestess, which is not bad. We have the Simulation, which is Survival, which is going to be the one with the cold and just running. The DSC Raid Challenge is going to be Red Rover, taking place in the first encounter of the raid. Essentially, every single person has to do the Operator buff at least once down below, shooting one of those panels. For the Vaults of Glass Challenge, we have Wait For It, taking place in the first encounter of the raid, the one with the Confluxes. Essentially, you just have to kill the Wyverns while they're sacrificing. So just weaken them and then kill them as soon as they start sacrificing. And the time lost weapons this week is going to be the Vision of Confluence and Found Verdict. Up next, let's take a look at Banshee's Inventory. First up, we have the 7 Seraph Revolver, which definitely could be a lot better. And personally, I really don't like a low magazine size, which some of these 180s really do. Following that, we have a Lonesome Zen Moment Demolitionist, which is not bad, but there are damage perks, and actually this is a pretty damn good roll otherwise. There are damage perks with this, I think kill clips on there that I do prefer. After that, 7 Seraph CQC 12 has Quick Drop plus Vorpal, a decent combo for the Crucible, but you definitely want more range, you definitely need Full Choke for PvP. After that, the number 450 auto rifles I don't really like. Underdog Sympathetic Arsenal is also really not that good. And of course, again, we have a 150 grenade launcher. That's actually not a bad roll. Auto-loading Cloud cartridge is pretty good, but 150 grenade launchers are just really, really bad. And of course, we have the Bad Omens. The Field Prep Genesis. Field Prep is okay, but definitely don't really care much for Genesis, and it does not have impact casing. Imagine you were talking to the Cryptarch, and you're like, hey, decrypt this thing, and then you're actually standing over here. And my favorite part is I can't talk to him if I'm crouched, but if I look over the top, hey, psst. Up next, let's take a look at Eververse's inventory. First up, for the specific emote here, we have the Coiffeur Correction. Coiffeur is a hairstylist in French. So, as somebody at Bungie went, you know what would be a fantastic emote? If we just sprayed hairspray at our face and then just moved our hands and wiggled it in front of us. That would be such an excellent emote. After that, we have the Archangel Shell, which is actually a pretty cool looking Warmind style or Sleeper Simulant style shell. That's what you'd like. We have a Ghost Rejection, pretty straightforward, and we have the Mistopher, which looks like this. Ooh, actually, it looks pretty nice. The cape's moving. Oh, the texture's moving. Ooh, a moving texture gives me ideas. Ooh, okay. Yo, it totally works. Certain weapons will actually have that moving animation on pieces of it. That's awesome. I'm getting this, baby. Oh yes, and then the free item. Every single week I go, oh, what a pleasant surprise. I always just forget about it. Moving on to the other Bright Dust section. First of all, we have the Dandelion, which is just this and then blowing the Dandelion until we blow all the Dandelion. We have the 4 Squad pose, which is the Ginyu Squad pose from Dragon Ball. Dragon Ball? Or Dragon Ball Z. I think it was Dragon Ball Z. We have the Simulation Cell, which looks like this. We have the 4 Degrees of Separation, which honestly cannot remember what it is. We have this ship. I'm not saying that name. The Fixed Wing Ship has a bit of a black exhaust. That's kind of interesting. We have the ornament for Taku. So if you wanted to make Taku a little bit more black. And of course, we have a Ghost Projection. We have more Transmat effects. We have more Transmat effects. We have one of the better transmit effects. I do like this one. We have some shaders. Celestial Dome, not my favorite. Could work on certain things. We have the plethora, we have the growth, which is very green. We have the Desert of Gold, which actually works on a lot of different weapons, especially like, look at this, nice orange, black, and white. Definitely works pretty well depending on what you're using on it. On this piece, it doesn't seem to have any white. Oh, there's some white for the Titan. And then finally, we have the Precursor Vex Chrome, probably one of the best shaders in the entire game. If you do not have it, absolutely 1000% pick this up. It's really nice for the white here with the cross-hatching texture of marble, and then the gold and the black. It's a really nice shader. You should definitely get it. And of course, I also want you to keep in mind that the Witch Queen is going to be coming up in like a month and a half, which means that we will be losing Forsaken Pack. And of course, the specific activities from season 12 to 15, which is the last year of content, will also be going away. So no more Battlegrounds, for example. Furthermore, if you wanted to get some of these seals, they are going to be limited to that point as well. Like, for example, the Moments of Triumph. You have to complete 28 out of 30 of these before 2222222. But is it worth it? Like going to the, is it worth going to the Crucible? Like, tell me the truth. And of course, as always, I do live stream all times on screen right now. I do live stream right after these videos, oftentimes doing Destiny 2, open lobbies for raids, for nightfalls, for seasonal stuff. Probably be grinding out some of the seals that I honestly just forgotten about. And sometimes we just kick around this green ball. It's kind of fun. I don't know. Hey, chat. Oh. Kick it at somebody, they kick it back automatically. This way you don't have to actually make any friends. You just kick the ball. Hey, buddy, heads up. Goal! And of course, a big thank you to my patrons on Patreon. Specifically, a big thank you to Mom and Dad, Christian Thompson, Dr. Strange, Kelly Allen, Monday, Steve Bachman, Saram Schoner, Neil Panther, Kisa Reagan for their support on Patreon. And that's it. Hope you guys did enjoy my name, Dychronic, and I'll see you guys on the next one.